Hi, Genesis Service Team. Welcome to week 6 of our challenge series and discussion topics. This week, we're talking about what makes you a better service advisor. Really is boiled down to exceeding the guest or customer's expectations every step of the way, and using the ability to under-promise and over-deliver to do so. We talked about the last week, the petting the dog analogy, and instantly connecting with customers through common ground. The week prior to that, we talked about what do you want to be known for to your customers? Speed or overall quality? Week 2 was the power in seeing it versus hearing about it. And week 1 was the I'm here to help you mentality. Again, as a reminder, if you missed any videos, go back and watch them. It doesn't take up too much of your time. These are 2 to 5 minutes at most. And that way you can get caught up and give yourself something to think about for the week. Okay, so under promise, over deliver. We got to remember that there are things outside of our control as an advisor that we just can't control. Like how cars are dispatched or when a tech finishes working on them. You can control, however, the customer experience by setting their expectation early on. As service advisors, we all want to make sure that our customers are pleased with us and the type of experience they receive. But sometimes we can do it so much that we end up doing the opposite. For example, when we let the customer decide when their car will be done and we make promises that we can't keep. It's much safer to be upfront and set realistic expectations by under-promising at the beginning of the transaction and then over-delivering in the end. Never tell a customer that their car will be ready at 3 p.m. when you very well know it won't be ready probably closer to 5, no matter how much the customer insists. If you give in and you don't deliver, you'll end up losing the customer's trust and let them down. On the other hand, if you stay firm about the time and you're actually able to deliver the car early, you'll end up being the hero. The very same reasoning can be applied to price estimates. If you give yourself a little wiggle room when estimating a job, you won't have to bother the customer every time with the small cost or additional cost that may come up during work. If the tech needs to use a new hose, bulb, fastener, or some other small part, he doesn't need to ask you each time and can complete that job with greater efficiency. If you manage the customer's expectations properly, the customer will never be disappointed. Therefore, your challenge this week is to underpromise and overdeliver with all of your customers this week. Be in the driver's seat of their experience with you and the dealership. I'll see you next week.